everyone, this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. Hi everyone, so today I have Jayden with me, and Jayden is the Felicia Sculpt by Gudrun Legler, and he was reborn by Gina of Sweet Cheeks Baby. And he is a little comby hair baby, which means that he has painted hair around his head, and then he's got some mohair on top. And so yeah, he was my very first comby hair baby, and I really like that look. I'm getting very used to it. He looks really cute in it, I think. So but anyway, I wanted to bring him on today so that I could get him changed. I've kind of missed having him on. And this is the outfit that I'm going to change him into. And I think it's going to go really, really well with his skin tone. And he is considered a biracial baby. He's got beautiful brown eyes and a very lovely, what Gina had called a caramel color, skin tone, and I just love this little guy. And he's also got these really beautifully rooted eyelashes. So yeah, I just really missed having him on, so I wanted to bring him on today. So yeah, this is the outfit, and it's a new outfit. I haven't used it before on one of my babies. Now it didn't come with the little onesie underneath or shirt. Let's see what it is. It's a little shirt. It didn't come with this shirt, but I didn't have another shirt really that would match up with the little dungarees. And so I thought that this orange color would look really nice. And then this is about, these stripes on the sleeves are about the same color as the color on the dungarees. So yeah, and then it's got a darling little giraffe on the front, and the giraffe has this little tiny puffy 3D bird on his nose. So yeah, but we won't be able to see the giraffe. I chose this shirt for to match up, just to barely see it over the dungarees part. So that's the outfit that I'm going to be changing him into. And then his shoes are going to be these darling little, they're like a tan color, like a light tan color. And they have little tiny different colored dinosaurs all over. And I just thought that they would look really cute with the outfit. And before I chose to put these shoes on Jaden, I cleared it with Scotty, who is my dinosaur fan, and he thought that it would be okay for little Jaden to wear these shoes too. So yeah, it's been cleared through the Dino expert. And then these little socks I thought would match up really good with the orange that's in the shirt and the little orange dinosaurs in the shoes. So yeah, there we have it. That's what we're going to be changing him into. And yes, these socks are little tiny. I actually bought these socks for one of my 18-inch dolls, and they fit his tiny little feet perfectly. He is a little tiny guy. He's very delicate looking, and he's got little tiny hands and little tiny feet, and his body is small as well. So he's a hard little guy to fit, but I think that we're going to manage okay today. And he wanted to give a special hello to his cousin over at Ann May's lovely place. That would be our dear friend Annetta. And he has a cousin named Joshua over there that looks a lot like him. They both look alike, I think. They look similar. And but Joshua is actually the Baylor sculpt. And so they're different sculpts and different artists, but there was just something about Joshua that reminded me of this little guy. So So anyways, he just wanted to say hello and hope that Aneta and her family are doing okay. And this is the little fawn that Aneta gifted him. Well, she gifted it to our nursery, and then this little guy ended up with it. So I think that's how the story went. But so yeah, let's go ahead and get him changed. Let's see, he is wearing a Cat and Jack outfit that I'm pretty sure came from an artist that I have a lot of her Reborns, Emma Bennett. She used to send the cutest outfits with the Reborns that she made for me, and this was one of them. And she started me off on wanting like a little trend of getting these shirts and bow ties, and so yeah, I did. I looked for those and found those for a while for my little boy's wardrobe. But yeah, she was really good at choosing little outfits for the babies that she made for me. So yeah, let's go ahead and get all of these buttons undone and get this little guy changed. So I'm really pleased that you all are enjoying my camping stories from the olden days, from when I was growing up. And I had said before that I have a couple of more that I could probably share with you all, and I thought of one today that might be kind of fun. So this is one where, you know, our family went camping up in the mountains, and we always camped in a tent, and we had the full Coleman. I just dropped a shoe here. The Coleman outfit, like we had the Coleman stove, the Coleman lantern, and I'm not sure what other Coleman things we had, but those are the two things that I remember, just the basics. And so anyway, the Coleman stove was, I'm sure, was pretty difficult to cook on. I remember when we took our family, when I was an adult, and we took our family camping, that the Coleman stove, we also had a Coleman stove, and it actually could have been the same one as my parents had, because they had given us their the tent. The Coleman tent is what we grew up using as well. It was a Coleman brand. But anyway, yeah, so the Coleman stove, I'm sure was the same one that I used to use with my family whenever we went camping. But now let's talk about my family that I grew up with. Yeah, and it wasn't the Coleman stove, you know, it was kind of hard to light, and it was kind of hard to adjust the flame and stuff, you know, because it was propane gas, and it was just kind of hard, you know, to do. Anyway, so my mom was very inventive when it came to camping meals and snacks and everything. I mean, she, you know, we had this huge, big station wagon, and she would fill the station wagon up with, I think that we were gone, you know, if I remember right, we were gone for 2 weeks camping up in the mountains. And anyway, she would go grocery shopping, and she would fill the back of that station wagon up just full of groceries, you know, and she packed it in a way that, you know, she could make a bed for us kids on top of the groceries. So somehow, I don't know how she did it. I didn't watch her. But anyway, all the groceries are underneath the bed in the back of the station wagon. And then our bed was like on top of probably like a bunch of blankets and stuff that were on top of the cans of food. It was mainly cans of food that she brought, you know, because we, in those days and times, we had the choice was cans or boxed foods, and so mainly it was canned foods. And so the story I want to share is the one time that she made us what us kids dubbed as a Viceroy stew. Okay, so Viceroy was a brand name that my dad used to smoke cigarettes. He smoked until his 30s, I believe, and then he quit. But anyway, up until then, he smoked these Viceroy cigarettes, and so as kids, you know, he smoked inside the house. Back in those days, there weren't the danger, you know, secondhand smoke danger and stuff like that wasn't known. And so, so anyway, us kids, you know, smelled the smoke all the time. And so when my mom went to fix us dinner that one time that we went camping, it was raining. It was raining cats and dogs. And, you know, she had to like dash out of the tent. You know, she had to try to prepare our dinner in the rain. And that was really hard. She had to dash in and out of the tent to stir the stew. And did I tell you that she was cooking stew? I'm kind of lost track. But yeah, she poured like a couple of big cans of stew into a pot, lit the Coleman stove, and then ran back in the tent. And then every so often she would run back out to stir the stew. Well, anyway, I guess she left it on the stove too long, or didn't stir it soon enough, or whatever the deal was. And we ended up, when she served us the stew, it tasted just like cigarettes because the bottom was burnt. And so the smokiness of the burn filtered all through the stew. And anyways, she, you know, us kids dubbed that stew Viceroy stew. And that was a meal that we all had to eat, you know, because that's the only dinner we had. You know, that was the only dinner we had that night. And she definitely was not going to throw that dinner away. So we ate a very smoky Viceroy stew. And that was kind of like a joke, you know, as our family got older and stuff, we'd always talk about the Viceroy stew. Remember the Viceroy stew that Mom cooked? But the poor woman, I mean, you know, having to dart in and out of the rain while we all were all comfortable inside the tent, you know. But anywho, that was just one of the cute stories I wanted to tell you about our camping experience. So my poor mom, I'll tell you, she had her hands full with us 4 kids and you know, our dad, and it just things weren't absolutely easy back in those days, you know, but she sure did her best, I'll tell you. So yeah. So this little guy, I really love his comby hair. I should probably show you the rest of his hair. Looks like that. That's all painted hair. And then the top of his hair is got, like I said, it's got the curly mohair. And what I thought I would do is take my little, now I did have it up here. I did have, oh, there it is. See, I'm always losing stuff. I wanted to take the pick and just kind of pick it out like that. And the way that she did it is it's got like blonde around the perimeter of the hair, like a medium blonde. And then let me get a Kleenex. Whoop. Whoops. That's just a Kleenex box falling. It decided to fall when I took a Kleenex out. But so yeah, so she put blonde around the perimeter of his hair, and then she made the rest of the hair sort of like a medium brown. And I think that it looks really, really cute. It really does. And so that's how I do his hair. I spray it and I lift it up like that. And then I just kind of pat it down And I like that Noodles and Boo. That's what I've got in that little container. So yeah, I just kind of pat it down, and it turns back into curls again. Isn't that darling? He's so cute. He's so cute that I just can't hardly stand it. I just can't stand it. Nope. But I have to. I have to stand it. So anyway, and I think he looks really, really good in this orange, along with this beige color, the light and medium beige colors. So yeah, I think he looks like a really cute little guy that's getting ready for summer. Yes, he does. And I'm all bundled up in my sweater today because the farmhouse got a little bit too chilly. I thought that I left the air conditioner on energy save where it turns off and on, but I accidentally left it on for a couple of days and just blowing. And so it got kind of cold in here. So yeah, that's why me and Jaden are opposites. I'm all bundled up and he's like in his little summer outfit. So just to explain. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing this little guy today. He's darling, absolutely darling. And so Anetta, you know, if you're watching, I hope that you enjoyed seeing this little guy. And yeah, he wanted to just to say, give a special hi and hello to his cousin, Joshua, over in your nursery. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. It's a brand new week. I hope that you have a wonderful week and that the weather cooperates with everything that you want to do. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and until we meet again, bye-bye from me and little baby Jaden. Bye-bye.